Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy in Indiana. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham. In today's video, what I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about, in today's video, I would like to give you guys a little bit more tips and tricks if you guys are ever planning to go check out the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This is part of my vacation series that I am calling Tommy's Vacation 2026 to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and also a surprise trip that I don't know yet. So I hope you guys are ready for this video because I am. If you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell. If you guys have already, thank you guys so very much. You guys make the channel different. You guys help out my content so my content can be really great. And my goal right now is to get up to 500 subscribers. So if you guys could get up there, that would be really great if you guys like your friends like my kind of content, your kind of content, anywhere at all. So let's get down with the tips since we talked about all that. So the first tip is, now this one's the biggest one, okay? The first tip is making sure that your areas are strictly let known, okay? This is a big thing. Making sure that it's let known, making sure that it's okay, and making sure that the RIA scanner stuff looks really kind of different, like by all means. Which is really kind of interesting for for like uh, uh, for like a lot of different areas there too, which is really kind of cool. Like by all means, for like a lot of different people, like at a lot of different times. Now, another thing also, the biggest tip is of what I'm trying to tell you guys is making sure that you guys are careful, making sure that you guys are staying remote, making sure you guys are using them at the exact same time. And whenever you guys are on long road trips and you guys don't know like what's going on in those areas, you guys don't know what's going on with their local areas, you guys don't know what's going on with them or anything. That's the biggest thing of all that to me I honestly think that can be really just really kind of different for like a lot of different people, which is really kind of interesting. Now, another tip of what I'm trying to say in this video too is make sure if you guys are taking yourself a computer like this, make sure you guys are taking headphones because sometimes the radio communication. So that right there, so that right there was just like a little bit of like from Pigeon Forge Fire. So which is really kind of interesting for like a lot of different areas, which is really the biggest thing of which is really kind of interesting. So, 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 so also another thing too to think about also is whenever you guys are like driving and going along the road, just trying to figure out like what kind of radio communications in that area, like what kind of stuff's in that area, like what are you going to be listening to. That's the biggest thing that, to me, I think a road trip with listening to radio traffic and saving it until you get to your location, which is really, really kind of the biggest thing overall, which I think is really kind of interesting for like a lot and a lot and a lot of people. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we already talked about, which can be a really good radio station journey. So kind of like there's like different radio stations they have different areas, they have different intels, they got differentiated areas, which is really kind of interesting for like a lot of different people too. Now another thing also, so another thing also to think about too is whenever you guys are like going inside like all the different areas, like imagining your radio scanner is inside your overall different place, which is really kind of interesting for like a lot of different people. So so what I'm trying to say on this video is like what I'm trying to say is everybody just be truthful. And that's the biggest thing of like a lot of different areas at a lot of different times, which is really kind of interesting. So, so, so another thing also, so whenever you guys get down there, like thinking about like going through like customs, like going through like all that, you don't have to do that while you're in the United States, which is really interesting. It's only happening when you're in flight, which is really, really kind of the biggest overall thing, which I think is really, really kind of weird for like a lot of different people, like at a lot of different times, which is really, really kind of interesting for like some time. So so another thing too to think about also is whenever you guys are driving and you guys are trying to figure out like if that's a bus, the biggest thing is to think about is if it's a bus, you're not in a tourist town, okay? Like a tourist town has like several different areas there. A tourist town has many different cases, like many different causes, like many different areas at several different times. So, kind of like tourist towns would have attractions, tourist towns would have kind of like a long array of ideas for them to go around, which is really kind of interesting. And another area too to think about also is making sure that your areas are being checked out no matter what, which is really kind of interesting for like a lot of different people at a lot of different times, which is really kind of interesting for like the biggest ideas. Okay, think about this for a second. Okay, so the biggest ideas at the biggest times, you guys got like different radios, like different places, like different areas, like different places. Like for instance, sometimes listening to like radio scanner communication when you're kind of like near an airport, like it gets to you. Just be advised. When it gets to you, you will notice that the aircraft is going over you. Kind of like that's the reason why I put the Unicom frequency on my radio scanner, which is really kind of interesting too. Now, another thing too, also, which is really kind of cool for like a lot of different areas, like at a lot of different times, which is really kind of interesting, which I think can be helpful for like a lot of different people. It's just like making sure their areas are being into the know, like being into the know of like what's going on through their areas, like what's going on through their biggest jackpots in their lives, which is really kind of interesting for like a lot of different people. So, also, if you guys are new to my channel, wanting me to follow the series, if you guys want to follow the series, I really do recommend you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell. So please, you guys, if you guys are wanting to watch my channel and follow along, please make sure to watch it, take care of it, and make sure to relax and think about everyday life. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. In YouTube, I will see you guys back here tomorrow.